although this reality look real, it's actually like what you imagine is the realest, is what's real type shit. Because what you imagine is what comes into this reality. Like if you look, even if you look at quantum physics, I think it is if you look inside of an atom, it's 99% space, I believe. It's like things might appear solid and shit like that, but it's really energy. Things moving really quickly, but our senses can't pick that up. That's why science is here for us to tell us that. But when you link all this shit together, you're able to understand it more. You're able to like. That's why it makes sense to hold the end result when you're trying to manifest something. To hold the end result inside of your mind. You don't need to worry about how it's gonna come to you or anything like that. The universe has that shit figured out. You just hold the end result in your mind, and it's gonna appear in your reality type shit. Because the only real things is what you think of type shit. That's why it's so real to you and so real to your experience, because you think of it. And that's another thing. It's important to be able to be on your own and not need people to think for you and shit like that. Like we're supposed to be our own thinkers, but in society we have people thinking for us, shit like that. It's important to be able to think on your own, consciously by yourself, type shit. Now, in all reality, creation is already complete because everything is space, and that's what you have in your mind, is space. This is just a reflection. It's a mirror type shit. This outside world is just a reflection. It's a mirror. Like when you think of what you want, it's gonna appear in its reflection. You have to do it in a certain way. Using the forces that are put here, using the invisible forces like love, for example. If you love something, you're gonna think about it. And that the force of love is very powerful, strong. It drives things. It's gonna drive your imagination to imagine it in detail. And before you know, it's gonna appear in your reality type shit. Before you know, it's gonna appear in your reality. That's why the force of love is very strong. What else I got? Like creation is already complete. There's nothing that you can imagine that can't become real, that can't become into this reality. Like I said, what you imagine is the realest stuff. You just have to be able to hold and be able to focus on what you imagine. Because your attention is your currency. But if you're able to focus this attention, like focus is very important. If you're able to focus this attention on what you want, it's gonna manifest. And you have to focus on the end result, and when you do that, you're automatically gonna do actions and take actions that's gonna get you what you want. You don't have to worry about how type shit, how it's gonna come. It's something you could do something, and it comes like in a manner that you didn't even know was gonna happen type shit. Like worrying is pointless type shit. You just had an end result in your head, and you like feel that shit and manifest it. You get the most out of it. Like make it feel real to you type shit. That's why there's like this. What I believe this reality is, we gotta remember. We're supposed to remember what we are, that we're creators type shit. And it's set up like this for a reason. When you get older and shit, your imagination, well, sometimes when people get older, their imagination gets it's like dimmed out or dumbed down or something. It's watered down. Their imagination isn't as strong as it was when they were kids and shit like that. Like in time, like I believe you're supposed to connect to yourself and be able to strengthen your imagination and shit like that. Because that's what's real type shit. I like to think of this as a video game sometimes. And that when you think of it as a video game, like if you learn how to, video games, you learn how to play a video game, you know what you're doing, you're gonna get good at it. You're gonna start doing what you want type shit. Even in like a free world video game. Oh, the ducks are pulling up over here. Yeah, like I like to think of this as a video game, and when you learn how to play a video game, you get nice at that shit. You start doing what you want, like you're able to do whatever the fuck you want type shit, and you get more freedom and shit like that. But fucking ducks everywhere. Like I was saying, like this, I was imagining it as like kind of like a video game. What's like in a video game, you control the person you are type shit. Like you know who you are type shit. That's why you're able to use your abilities and shit like that. Like in this, when you know who you are, you're gonna be able to use your abilities. You know you're one with this thing, with the universe type shit. When you know you're one with it, you're gonna start acting like it. You're gonna treat it kind of like a video game type shit. Another way to have people get better at shit, or another way you get nice at playing a video game, like you have a friend that plays the video game and they good at it type shit. Like even in life type shit, like you could do that as well. Like there's somebody that's closer to where you want to be, or they're where you want to be. You pay attention to them and like basically have them mentor you or something like that, and you're gonna get closer to where you want to be, because they got what you want. They know how to play the video game. They're where you want to be. So you want to be able to observe objectively, and be able to basically, like when you observe objectively, you're watching. Or you're not judging shit, you're just watching. When you observe objectively, you're able to learn more and able to pick up more type shit. And with that too, how to be your most natural, authentic self, you could watch animals type shit. Animals were here before humans. So and they're in nature all the time. So their most authentic, most natural self type shit. Like the shit that they do, the way they act is kind of spontaneous, but it's natural. They don't have to think about things. They just do it. People get caught up in thinking sometimes, but you don't really have to think. You can just do. If you get into your being, you shut your not shut your mind down, but you put your awareness into your body type shit. You're able to function better and use your mind for the tool that it's supposed to be used for, and use it for imagination, for your desires to get what you want, to focus on what you love type shit. And that's what we're supposed to be doing too. In a video game, you're not gonna see what you don't want and focus on that. You see what you want and you're gonna focus on that shit till you get it. Say you playing Grand Theft Auto, you want a gun, you gonna focus on that until you get it type shit. You're not gonna focus on something else that's not gonna get you that. If you're playing a video game, think about it. If you're playing a video game, would you let another character, say you're playing online, would you let somebody else determine what you're gonna do, or your objective or something like that? If it's a free roam or something, you're gonna let another character determine your objective, or you're gonna let the character that you're playing determine your objectives and what you're trying to do. I know I'm an infinite being having a human experience type shit, and I don't think this is the only experience I've had. But when you come here, it's you don't really remember anything, but you can remember your past lives, shit like that. But when you come here, you don't have memory type shit. I'm really realizing that. I'm an infinite being type shit. My belief system are changing. The more I come out here and just meditate and shit and focus, Like my focus is getting up, and like I'm seeing like reflections and shit, basically. Like everything is your reflection in a different form. Like, I believe with consciousness and shit is just reflections in different forms, type shit. Like the water is me, type shit. Like I'm sitting at the lake, type shit. Like I believe the water is me, this tree is me, in different forms, type shit. Like as a different character, how would you treat yourself if you knew you were everything, type shit? If something that serves you, if something that doesn't serve you, I would turn away from it and not even give it any of my attention, because your attention is your currency, type shit. Something that serves me, I would focus on it and give it my attention, and I know that would manifest it in my life in whatever form I'm trying to do or whatever or something. Another thing is that I believe we knew before we came into this realm, we knew what we were going to do, type shit. Like we agreed, like when you get a video game, you agree into playing that video game and doing this objective type shit. So I believe we agreed to this realm and everything, and when, like, in order to win, you do what you want, you do what makes you happy, what gives you more life, what's gonna bring you more of that, what's gonna help you experience this better type shit in a better manner, in a better fashion. Love brings you, and since focusing on what you love brings you more of what you love, why not focus on what you love, type shit? Why even pay attention to what you don't love? Like it's mad simple. We just have to focus, type shit. Focus is everything. Focus is everything, bro. That's everything. Everything. I want you to try to take the whole day of just pointing out things that you love about the day. You see something you don't love or don't like, something that's gonna make you mad or feel lower emotions, try turning away from it. Or if you can, just feel what you gotta feel and change your emotions, type shit. But focus on what you love, like, as much as possible. And when you're gonna feel the feelings of love, type shit. When you feel that, you could muster up even more of what you love with your imagination, because your feeling is gonna drive your imagination, and it's like a circle. It's gonna fuel itself, type shit, and watch it change your life for the better. I do some research on that too. There's something called the simulation theory. I looked that up. If you realize how you get an idea of things, you're gonna treat your life differently, type shit. Look up the simulation theory. Do some research on it.